Whew, heavy. Hitomi had to endure a long, complicated surgery, but she survived. But it came at a price. She was left with a permanent injury. She lost all of her right hand, thanks to the bullet I fired from my own gun. Falco. Fred. I said nothing. I got up and left the hospital room. And I left all of my memories with her. That night, I visited the Kumakura building and called them all together.
Everyone, listen up. Hitomi Sagan and her daughter Iris are untouchable from this day forward. If any of you lay a single finger on them, you don't want to know what'll happen to you. Are we clear?
Yes, sir.
I went to So's mansion, by boss's request.
Meet with Saito. Figure out the truth behind the Cyclops murders. As long as you're like that, I think he'll be more open with you.
So I went to the Tsujima residence. When I got there, I said, I want to meet Saito, into the intercom. After a while, the gate opened, and Saito himself welcomed me. And then he probably talked for a bit, and then he jerked me. Ooh, he's not wearing purple.
What is it you want to talk about?
About the next target.
Do you have someone in mind?
Let me think. What'll it be? The fifth murder?
Hold on. Could you not refer to us like that?
Why not?
I told you, it's very old-fashioned.
But that's our...
A name you decided. You even sent that letter without my permission. You said it would throw off their investigation. I don't know how effective it was.
So there's no relation to Greek mythology?
What? You're the one who came up with it.
Interesting. Why do the victims have the right eyes?
That was your idea. I don't understand why you're asking me.
My idea.
Yes, you told me that you suffer from hemispatial neglect, that you can't recognize the right half of your vision. You always eat the left half of your meals and all that. The same is true of the faces of those you've killed. You can't recognize faces out of your right eye, which means you can only see the right half of their faces. And that's why you pull their right eye. That's what you told me anyway.
Saito and Rohan.
How long has it been since we...
That's an odd question.
Humor me.
The first time we met was when I killed Monica, and my father asked you to deal with the body. But we didn't so much as see each other for 12 years after that. Why are you asking me this?
So he didn't start killing until
What was the
he was
next
24.
time we met?
About half a year ago.
And what did I tell you?
You don't remember?
Remind me.
I remember you showed up rather suddenly. You really want to kill people? I'll find you targets. Just let me keep the eyes. Then we both get what we want.
It's weird seeing him with two normal eyes. He's kind of psychotic. Bring him to Abyss.
Hey, Saito. Could you come?
Where are we going?
There's a place I want to take you.
Really? The police station?
Uh-oh. Suddenly, bodyguards rushed out from inside the mansion. They surrounded me before I could react.
What are you doing?
You aren't the real Rohan Kumakura. I could tell as soon as you opened your mouth. Let's get a change of scenery. Fortunately for you,
How dare
I'm
you?
interested in hearing you talk.
How rude.
Mr. Kumakura showed
And he
me this
beat me.
place. So it's fitting that this
I don't like being
is where
beaten.
you died. What a
It's really
wonderful
painful.
feeling. The truth serum is working beautifully. Wow. I see. I see. You got into that body with the sync machine.
So that's why they don't allow anybody to
I
know.
want to see it for
Because of
myself.
people like him.
The prototype sync machine. Where is it? Chiba, you there. Why don't you go and fetch it for me? Don't worry. I'll pay whatever it costs.
Ah, so Saito had it stolen specifically for this. Evil man. What an evil, evil man. But then what happened with the chemical plant explosion?
Well, it looks like preparations are complete. Let's say you and I get started.
Ew. And that's how he lost his eye. He just doesn't care about his eyes. He just rips them out. It's weird.
All right, let's go.
And he acts like it doesn't hurt. It probably hurts a lot. I don't like that idea, and it makes me feel funny. I don't like it. What? Nothing happened, or did it fast forward? Oh, it fast forwarded. And now we're caught up. Ish. Kinda. Ah.
What are you doing? Follow him!
It's weird knowing that all those guys are wearing masks. They're very good masks. Seamless. Okay. So I guess it just didn't go to plan. My memories after that were lost in a violent haze. I was forcibly disconnected during the sync. Saito's mind overwhelmed me. Only my consciousness was sent over. My memories were left behind in my original brain. I thought I might have some of Saito's memories to cling to, but I never picked them up. Maybe because there weren't mine to hold. It felt like reality itself was disappearing. I was confused and lost, like suffering from a permanent hallucination. I could barely feel my feet beneath me, walking under the city lights. So that's why we don't remember. It wasn't complete. And that's why they were like saying that part goes over and then the other part. When I regained my faculties, I found that I was in Golden Yokocho. My wandering with no destination in mind was interrupted by a woman.
You're Saito Sejima?
No.
Sorry, I just had a feeling. I heard that the prototype machine was stolen. We lost communication for a whole week.
Who are you?
Just as I thought. You've lost your memory. All right. From now on, think of me as your boss.
Boss?
Oh.
That's right. That's what you'll call me. Come with me. To where you belong.
She's smart. You gotta give props to Boss. Knowing that she's dealing with Falco, even if he doesn't know
managed to make a
what's
new
going
family
on.
register
Or
for you.
Yagyu.
From today on, you have a new name and a new life. As a member of Abyss, the team I run.
You want me to be a police officer?
You were a policeman before, remember? You've already passed the exams. There shouldn't be a problem.
But the new me didn't pass.
That's fine, trust me. It won't be a problem. That congressman knows how to pull strings.
Who?
No one, never mind.
Interesting. So does know.
What's my new name?
Kaname Date.
Kaname Date. I hope you like it.
Kaname Date.
Yep. Nice to meet you, Date.
So do I identify as Yagyu or Date now? 1 year later, I was called into the control room. Peter had something to show me. Aiba!
The official title is AI Ball. You may call her Aiba. The artificial intelligence contained within this sphere is nothing short of miraculous. Special Agent Date, from today forward, this is your partner. She will be your personal computer and your personal companion.
Aiba! Favorite eyeball ever. Achievement unlocked. Person's analyst. I guess that means I've unlocked all
How
of
are you
the
feeling?
chapters, right? All of the people, right? And that was her original form. Weird. Cool.
Clearing. I've been waiting. I really want you to enjoy this show. I need you to see it clearly.
Well, you know what?
Awake.
Dude, give me a minute.
Looking
I just
at
got all
it.
my memories back. How's it going? What was Falco's real
You would
name?
know more about that than me, or do you not remember?
I do.
You've been
I was
using
joking.
other men's names for so long you don't even know your own.
It's Yagyu. Hayato Yagyu.
Yes, that's right. You're a Japanese native who worked as a police officer. Imagine a police officer being a serial killer. I don't think the public would react kindly to that if they found out. Heads would roll. Departments would fold. There would be shameful suicides.
You're a mean man.
So your superiors decided that erasing every record of your existence was the preferable option. Hayato Yagyu ceased to exist. And Falco, the anonymous assassin, was sent to prison, where he was known as Number 89, fitting for a man with no name.
Makes sense. About Rohan after the personality exchange.
Stop right there!
I realized that Uchikoshi seems to really like writing in
6 years
disorders
ago,
about the
Rohan in
face.
Falco's body visited Hitomi's house and tried to kill her, but that didn't go very well. He was arrested by the police.
So you've had prosopagnosia, and now, which is a disease I can't forget about now, and whatever Rohan
He
had.
was sent to trial and sentenced to life in prison. It only makes sense. Falco was an assassin responsible for countless murders. The title assassin makes it sound so clean and professional, doesn't it? But he was a murderer, a serial killer.
Falco was?
Life in prison was a light sentence as far as I'm concerned. You deserved far worse. Consider yourself lucky.
You're a very mean man. What happened after we exchanged minds?
What are you doing? Follow him!
After the sink 6 years ago, I became a parasite in Rohan's body. But I was broken. The sink only sent data to my brain piece by piece. But that error did allow me to escape prison.
No! Stop!
I'm so confused.
It was Rohan who was accused of injuring Hitomi. Naturally, I went to trial, being the one inside Rohan's body at the time, for a violation of firearms law and attempted murder. However,
So everyone's memories are so mixed up now.
Prosecution tried to get him on premeditated murder, but it was determined that he was insane at the time. Anyway, they decided to keep him in a special hospital.
Yeah, I remember that. Counterattack. Saito was off guard. I might be able to make a move. I tried to sweep Saito's feet, but then... Gun. My evolver.
you have a choice. Iris and Hitomi. Die before these two or after. I would
Neither.
of course prefer that you choose the latter. It would be quite a lonely affair with no one watching. So, what do you want to do? I'll give you to the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Give me back Aiba, first of all.
No, wait!
Ooh, he went fast with that shot.
Damn.
Thank God for MoMA. Hey, Mama.
Are you okay?
It's me,
Yeah,
Date.
I'm fine. But are you really Date?
Yeah.
How'd you know?
Yeah, someone called Aiba told me about it. It was weird. It was kind of like eavesdropping.
Aiba.
Where is she? I don't see her anywhere.
Inside his left eye socket.
What's wrong? Sorry, but bastard got me. Take this.
He gives me a sword.
Do it! Tessa and her mom are in danger, right? Please, save them.
So now there's two serial killers going after each other. I gave a firm nod and gripped the gun, following after Saito. I'm coming for you, Saito. Let her go.
Iris!
Date, do you like fireworks?
No, they scare me. Gun.
I love them. A brilliant, glimmering fragment of time. The flash begins as a perfectly ordered chemical reaction that melts into chaos.
Aiba, why don't you
Human
shock him?
lives are the same, are they not? As is the universe itself.
Damn it! I can't get him in my sights, and I can't get any help from Aiba.
Blooming, scattering in the moment, and it's only a single moment.
It's
Is
weird
that
how the voice actor managed to go from being like Date with a nice kind of fun type of voice to Saito, just with a really creepy
a
voice.
unique moment that you can never revisit. That's what makes life beautiful. Don't you think so?
Should I just risk it? But if I miss, I'll hit Iris.
But I've spoken enough. It's showtime.
Don't you dare.
I will show you the most beautiful fireworks you've ever seen.
By killing your sister?
The scattering of the cerebral plasma, the splattering blood. It's art. Perfect, beautiful art of a lonely moment in time. Don't blink. I want this to burn into your retinas. Well, the one you have left.
How dare you?
Damn it! What do I do? What do I do?
We have awful depth perception. Mizuki!
Mizuki!
You bastard! What do you think you're doing to Iris?
They're all here.
I'm here to help.
It must be really hard for her to be beating.
Wait, Mizuki!
How dare you! My other daughter! I love this. And you gotta love the epic music too. Ooh, that was a really powerful hit. Gotta love Aiba. She's probably been making
find him?
calls.
No, I can't find him anywhere.
Where the hell is he?
We punched him too hard. Probably he's going after Hitomi now. How's your foot?
I'm fine. This is nothing. Stop worrying about me and go get that guy.
I punched him over these things, didn't I? Column, container. I climbed up to look. I couldn't see him anywhere. When did you get here?
Some girl named Aiba told me to come.
My
I
eyeball.
heard everything.
About the mind swapping, too. I heard it, too. From Saito. Uncle, it's really you.
Now I am. Zuki's leaning against Iris. Are you okay?
I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Go.
I'll try.
Did he go through the door?
I didn't hear it open. Is he still maybe?
Probably still in here somewhere. And there's the rusted metal door. Out of the pipes.
I heard footsteps earlier.
To the top.
Scaffold? Can't see Saito. There he is. Control room.
Date!
with Hitomi.
Hitomi?
Hitomi!
I am Date now, not Yagyu. I'm rushing up the stairs towards Hitomi. A sight I will never forget greeted my eye. Let her go!
Mom! Iris!
It seems I have an even bigger audience now. That's fine. Having more spectators will be a treat for us all.
Please don't.
You want to see, don't you?
I don't want to be a single father raising 2 kids.
Am I wrong? So you don't want to see the fireworks? Fine. Let's do this then. Date, drop your weapon. I promise I'll put the fireworks on hold. I'll even release this woman.
He's lying, Dot!
Don't do it!
Throw down your gun, Date.
Ah!
Ah, I see. You don't intend to take me up.
You're not
You
being
want to
truthful.
Shoot me, then do it. But you only get 1 shot. You have to kill me with 1 bullet. If you don't, the fireworks show will begin in earnest. And I will blow this woman's brains into the sky. What will it be, Date? What will you do?
Ah! If we miss, we kill her. But we'll always be able to go back. Let's put the gun down. I can't risk her life.
However,
Cooler
you
heads
aren't out of
prevail.
the woods yet. You have to throw your gun down. You have 1 minute. If that weapon is still in your hands, I'll... And one more thing. If any of you move, I'll skip down to 0. Let's begin. Ready? 59.
Date, look! It's that girl I told you about.
Aiba.
Date, I do not have much time. As I mentioned previously,
Hi, Aiba.
I cannot escape this body. The surge of electricity shorted out my circuits. I cannot administer a paralyzing electric shock either. However,
Because of the tase.
there is another option.
Self-destruct.
Self-destruct.
No, not Aiba.
Let us determine a code number. Command 41205. If you issue this command, I will detonate.
No, that's still too dangerous. The number will be the first lock. If I give you the second command within 1 minute of...
What is the second command?
How about if I tell a lie?
A lie?
You know, something that's not the truth. If I say something untrue...
Okay.
Is your data store?
Unfortunately, that date I'm speaking to you is
Then
correct. I will be destroyed as well.
No.
Say it, Date.
6,
Date.
2...
There. We threw the gun down.
You are even... Do I look like the kind of man who...
I mean, you kept your
Now
last
you get to
promise of
see
killing,
5
or of telling us.
fireworks. If you didn't drop your gun, would you understand? After I dispose of this woman...
You say that, but
I
your head's
can't
gonna be the only
believe
one that's
you did
popping,
that.
because you put it in a
Fortunately for
bomb
you,
into your
you
eye
won't
socket.
have long to regret it. Yes. Watch. Watch this woman die.
No.
See her brain burn like fireworks.
I'll close my eyes before I get that chance.
Aiba,
Fred.
Can you hear me?
Yes,
We don't have a choice.
I know.
Command 41205.
Okay.
I.
We have to lie. What's the lie gonna be? Because she's gonna know it's a lie. So we gotta tell her the truth in the form of a lie. Right? I'll turn the face cam back on. Since it's at the
I hate you, Aiba. I hate
Aw.
you. And I never want to see you again.
Second command confirmed.
Oh,
I understand.
Be
It's so
soon.
sad. Bang. Not her. Ouch! Insert photo there. Censor that. Jesus Christ, out with a bang. Poor Hitomi. We're all gonna need therapy. I'm gonna miss Aiba.
Has Aiba always been in your left eye?
Yep. The last 6 years.
Why didn't you tell me?
It's hard to explain.
Thought you'd be jealous.
Huh?
Thank you so much, Uncle.
No, don't thank me. Thank my partner.
Mr. Falco. It is you, Falco. Right?
Yep.
You shouldn't call me that. I am Kaname Date, MPD, Special Investigation Team Abyss. Sinker.
It's our new identity. Which means Hayato Yagyu is no more. Because he was a murderer. We are not a murderer. I mean, we are technically, we killed our old selves. 3 months later. The Kumi Shrine. 3 months later.
Uncle, your left eye.
Oh, this? It's just a prosthetic. It doesn't bother me.
Oh, good.
How are you?
As you can see, I'm great. Hop hop, kangaroo goes hop.
And she's alive.
I'm glad the surgery went well.
Yeah. The nanomachines went pew pew and bzz bzz and got rid of all the tumors.
Well,
At
that's
least,
good.
That's what I think they sound like. I don't know, they're small. Anyway, everything is fine now. The doctor even said I can dance again.
That's the most important thing.
All thanks to the boss. She paid for the treatment. Can you believe it?
That's not exactly true. Boss didn't pay out of her pocket. It was a confidential transfer of funds from the main office. It's not puns. She didn't pay it in puns. I swear. Iris knows everything about the original and new Cyclops serial killings now. Not just her. Hitomi, Mizuki, Ota, Moma. They all know. The higher-ups were willing to do anything to keep it from getting out. So in return for her silence, they agreed to pay for Iris's treatment.
Maybe I owe it to the shrine. I feel like I ate the fruit of immortality in a dream somewhere.
Then I guess you're immortal, huh?
We'll see 50 years from now.
Why did you want to come here?
Because of the memories. I wanted to come here with Uncle again. Ratty cake, baker's man.
I feel bad for Mizuki mostly. She must be feeling awful.
As you can. Had it,
Even though she knows that Date's still alive.
fill it with fruit. Put it in
It's
the
traumatizing
oven.
to see.
Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. I win! Yay! By the way, I still don't have the answer to my question.
What question?
Yeah. What question? I don't remember.
When am I gonna hear good news from you two? When will Uncle be my dad?
She still hasn't let that go, huh? I turned away without answering. I stared out into the distance, and something caught my eye. Winter irises in full bloom. You like my new body?
The way you are now is more familiar for me anyway, so my old uncle is back, you know? Besides, I don't care what you look like. You're always uncle to me. Isn't that how it should be? To judge by our hearts and not by our appearance?
So I'm really that ugly, huh?
No. It's a rugged kind of handsome.
I did kind of like the
Well, let's get
other
going.
form of 89, the one that looked
Yeah,
more like a
we
secret
still
agent.
have a lot of people to see.
Yesterday, Iris was discharged from the hospital. Iris said that she wanted to see everyone who visited her, but she's a little embarrassed to go by herself. So I promised I'd take her.
We also have to get home.
Hmm?
Shovel Forge.
Oh.
If you try it, I'm leaving.
I'm kidding. But we do have a date, don't we? The date we had 3 months ago isn't over yet, so let's go!
Map. I want to see... All I want to know is where... Mizuki is. I guess let's go to Lemniscate first. Is this like our victory lap where we finally get to like see everything for the last time? Mizuki! This is what happened this morning. Mizuki and I are in something of a cold war. She won't even look at me. We're both stubborn. Neither of us want to apologize first. Hello.
Hello. How are you?
Creepy old man.
Nothing, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I extended my hand like a sword, ready to strike.
You wanna fight me?
No. She didn't seem like to take it as a joke. I better not fight her. I would get workers' comp for that. I wouldn't get workers' comp for that. Yo.
Yo.
She ignored me with all her might. Mizuki looks mad, understandably. Can you ask Mizuki how she's been?
Uncle wants to know how you've been lately. You don't know? Even though we live together? Of course you don't know, because we barely talk. Even after you've officially adopted me, you don't have any sense of responsibility. That's what she said.
Can you ask her why she's here?
Uncle wants to know why... No particular reason. Am I not allowed to be here? I inherited stock at Lemniscate. This is my company now. Isn't it natural that I be here? That's what she said.
Can you ask Mizuki if she's graduating soon?
Uncle wants to know if you're going to graduate soon. So what if I am? Just buy me a new junior high uniform and hire a tutor. I want and a new smartphone. And a new iron pipe. That's what she said. Can you cut this out already? What happened?
Breakfast this morning, I made the eggs over easy.
That's it?
Yeah?
Well, that's not so bad.
No, that's not it. I made the eggs over easy, and then Dante...
How can I eat eggs like that? I want my
Really?
eggs
You guys are
toasted
fighting over
well,
eggs?
Burned to the pan on the bottom and chewy on top.
Why don't you just eat an eraser?
An eraser would taste better than what you served.
You shouldn't say that about Mizuki's cooking. That's mean.
Yeah,
You're
it
in the
kinda
wrong here,
is.
Uncle. Why don't you be on...
Mizuki is the one who should be honest. I'm like her hero.
What?
When I was in the hospital, you were crying like a... Oh, I can't live without Dante.
No, I didn't. And you were never in the hospital.
Yes, I was. Was I not?
Oh, that's a different timeline. Then what was that memory?
Anyway, why don't you just make up already?
If Dante keeps his promise,
Promise?
the Unagi, you said
Oh, yeah.
you'd take me.
Oh, that.
Dude,
Okay,
just take her.
fine.
You promise?
Promise.
Good. I'm glad you two are being
Jesus.
civil again.
Anyway,
So yeah, he vividly remembers
we
other
had
timelines.
Iris.
Yeah. All right, Mizuki. See you soon.
See you.
Just that shift into anger. So let's go to the Abyss headquarters. Let's just go in order from here. Feels good to be almost done. Where are we in the timeline?
I'm glad you finally got out of that hospital.
I am too. So we're over here now. Cool.
Thanks, boss.
About Aiba.
Still thinking about her, huh?
No,
Yeah.
not exactly.
Well, doesn't surprise me. You two were great partners.
I want to ask you something. 3 months ago, when we exchanged our final words, I look like I do now. I wasn't in Date's body, but Aiba still obeyed me.
Second command confirmed. I understand.
I'm gonna miss that little shrimp.
You're underestimating the Wadjet system.
Huh?
Aiba was no ordinary AI. She was human in so many ways, including the ability to see and think beyond the physical. She didn't need your voice or iris authentication or anything like that.
She just
She knew
knew.
the real you and regarded you as her master. That's why
Aw.
she followed your command. Despite
That's
looking
so
completely
sad.
different. I think maybe she knew your soul, Date.
How are you?
Why are you asking? You see me every day.
Are you gonna go to the club later?
Interested? But you're still a bit too young. I'll take you when you're older. Promise.
About 6 years ago.
Boss, I gotta ask. Why didn't you tell me about what happened 6 years ago?
Well, when Shoko's corpse was found, I didn't think it had anything to do with the Cyclops killer. I thought the culprit was Rohan Kumakura, remember? And he committed suicide a year before. I never thought that he was swapping bodies.
Yeah. I mean, he's dead.
And the other person responsible for the original Cyclops serial killings was locked up in Fuchu, making it impossible for Saito or Rohan to be involved. So, I didn't tell you. Besides, the sync machine being used to swap bodies is a national secret. I was ordered to never reveal that information to anyone under any circumstances.
Yeah, and
So
you
that's why
did.
you kept me in the dark?
Yeah.
Clearly, there were some circumstances that broke it, though.
I have a gift for you.
A gift?
Close your eyes.
Close my eye. When suddenly... What?
Don't worry, it's just some knockout gas.
What?
You're going to experience something incredible. That's my present to you.
Why?
Shh. Sweet dreams, Date.
What? What is she doing?
This is the sync room.
What's going on? Pewter? Why are you here?
Am I not allowed to?
No, you
Of
are.
course not. You should have been arrested 3 months ago.
Pewter was working with Renju, or to be precise, Saito inside Renju. He was leaking confidential information to him. Pewter also helped Rohan, inside the body of 89, escape. Pewter was immediately punished and fired from the force.
Yes, I was arrested. I'm eating awful meals every awful day in an equally awful detention facility.
Then how are you here? Don't act dumb.
Date, it's okay. Boss brought him here.
She did.
She
Why?
told us not to tell you.
Huh?
Anyway, I'm sort of like his handler now. I'm supposed to be an
Kagami.
inspector, but I was the only person qualified for this job. Kind of pathetic, isn't it?
You are...
Was it,
Kaneza.
It's Kagami! Kaneza, where did you even get that from? Only the first two letters are the same. Literally 2/3 of the name is totally different.
About my face.
I heard. Plastic surgery, right? Must have been a really bad wound to have to remake your old face like that. But it looks like
Yeah,
it
totally.
worked, at least.
Where's Iris?
Don't worry, she's with the boss.
Did you sync with me?
I did not. But I did use the sync chair.
For what?
Something.
Why am I here?
Everything that the boss did. Ask her about it. She truly cares about you. You know, that's why she kept silent about what happened 6 years ago.
Huh?
You were once an assassin. If your secret ever got out, your life would be effectively over. But the boss protected you. I don't think she wanted you to leave her alone.
Aw.
Now, who is she to you? Anyway,
Boss?
now that this is done, I'll excuse myself.
Now that what's done? What's going on?
What happened to Boss?
She went home. She said she needed to do something in Kabukicho.
She left?
Anyway, forget about that.
Play.
Shovel Forge.
What is going on? Let's go to the Sajima residence, I guess. I left Iris in the car. I figured she didn't want to see him. I parked the car a little ways down. She doesn't know that I'm here.
I see your face has improved. This one doesn't make me so angry.
Because it's not his son's face, I guess. I don't know who told him, but he must know about the switch.
What did you come here for?
I want to ask you something.
Why are you here?
That's a strange question to ask a man in his own home.
I just thought prison would suit you better.
Don't you know the law? No one can touch me.
Even though we both know you committed a crime.
Indeed. 18 years ago. And I was not the one who killed Monica Iwai. That was my son, Saito.
But you hired the Kumakuras to hide...
The body.
The statute of limitations for improper handling of a corpse is 3 years. I did what I did to protect my son. Are you familiar with Article 105? Relatives of those who have committed cannot be prosecuted for evidence tampering or obstruction of justice.
It's very specific.
That's ridiculous.
I agree. If I were still a congressman, I might think about changing it.
That's right. You're not a politician anymore. The media has already begun tearing you to pieces.
Yes. Soon I won't be able to live in this country anymore. I'll retire to an island somewhere and live the rest of my days in leisure.
Be careful, so. There are a lot of people out there who have a grudge against you. People who will follow you to the ends of the earth.
That's none of your concern. Is that all you wanted to ask me?
Did you ever meet 89?
By the way,
No, I didn't.
did you ever see his face?
No.
No reason.
Why didn't you look for Saito? Why didn't he ever talk to me? Because I was in the body of his son. No wonder he got so mad. To think all they had to do was like provide him with oxytocin when he was young and he would have been fine. I lost my memory and ended up wandering the streets until Boss found me. She hired me at Abyss and gave me the name Kanamidate. But so, Saito's father never even put out a missing persons report on his son. Why?
Because of the woman you call boss. 6 years ago, she came to me and explained the whole thing.
You know about the Cyclops serial killings? The culprit is your son. But you already knew that, didn't you?
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying we should make a deal. You give me one thing, and I promise none of this will be released to the public.
What is it?
Oh?
Leave Saito with us. Tell anyone who asks that Saito is soul-searching on a trip around the world or something. Do we have a deal?
Interesting.
I didn't have much of a choice. If I refused, Saito's crimes would be exposed, and besides, I never held much love for him in the first place. She was practically doing me a favor. So, of course, I said yes. And in doing so, I was able to learn a secret of the Metropolitan Police.
Interesting. About the chemical plant 8 years ago.
I've been studying for the past 3 months. I've learned a lot about the explosion of the chemical plant in Kawasaki. It was caused by you and Rohan.
As you know, my son Saito was
Abnormal.
with all of the awful things that my son did. But that got increasingly expensive, you see. One day, 9 years ago, Saito called me.
Dad, I thought of a plan. A foolproof plan to make us rich.
A chemical
Makes
plant
sense.
explosion to help ensure that the casino in Kawasaki would be extraordinarily profitable.
It was Saito's idea.
True. My son was, but if I had never
Yeah, we
been
know.
involved with Monica in the first place, perhaps he wouldn't.
No, he probably would have stayed slightly sane. We know how insane he was.
As soon as he drove his knife into Monica, in the end, that's what.
You sound like
Yeah.
you're blaming yourself.
Perhaps.
Why did you call Shoko's phone? Three months ago, 9:02 p.m. on the Friday, Shoko's body was found. So called her burner phone. I asked him why.
Do you recall the conversation we had? That my secretary got a call from number 89? That is true.
I know. You spoke with number 89.
I did.
What did you talk about?
He told me this. A woman named Shoko Nadami knows. Contact her.
And you called her phone?
Yes.
Why did 89 want you to contact
I
Shoko?
can't say exactly. The only thing he said was, I realized everything when Shoko arrived. I have to see her again. I had no idea what he was talking about.
At the time Rohan was in the body of 89, maybe Rohan realized it when Shoko came to visit the prison. That it was really Saito inside Shoko's body. That's what he meant by realized everything. Rohan needed to speak with Saito again, but he couldn't, not from inside Fuchu prison. Instead, he called up So and had him do it. Maybe he thought he could get Saito to visit again. Leave.
Well,
I very much doubt that.
yeah. You're probably right.
We parted without saying goodbye.
Oh, damn. I left Iris waiting. I gotta get back to her soon.
Where should we go next? Let's go to the Sagan residence.
Iris, didn't you say you were going to see everyone who visited you at the hospital today?
We're
Yes,
back.
Mom. I so
Ignore the
excited to
changed
see you.
shirt. It's not important.
But Uncle really wanted to come here.
But
said
did
no such
he?
thing.
Right, that's me. Right? Yeah.
Come on, don't be shy. There are a lot of things you want to talk about, right? Come on, just do it.
But I'm not ready. Of course, I wanted to talk to Hitomi. I want to ask her all about what's happened the past 6 years. But it's not for me to ask. Even showing up here like this isn't right, honestly.
Uncle, you're so shy.
Iris is teasing me. Maybe I could use that sometimes. She can help me loosen up some of my rusted screws. How have things been?
Things have calmed down, thanks to you. School
Aw,
has
shucks.
changed, but being a teacher hasn't.
About Iris's recovery.
Thank you. This is all thanks to you, Falco.
No, I
Date.
didn't do anything. Also, that name.
Oh, sorry, Mr. Date. I'm grateful from the bottom of my heart.
How about Monica and Renju?
They were my best friends.
Mute my phone before it decides to go off.
We would always go to this little coffee shop after school. They had this old game machine there. It looked like a table, and it was about shooting invading aliens or something like that. We talked about all sorts of things sitting there. Our love lives, our potential careers, things we didn't like about our teachers. It was their idea that I become a teacher, you know? They told me that teaching elementary suited me perfectly. Those were such fun times.
Sounds like it. About your right arm. I can't ask her that. I was the one who did that to her.
No! Stop!
I was silent, but she must have noticed by my face.
If this is about my arm, don't worry about that. You tried to defend me. I know that.
Hitomi and Iris know everything that's happened so far.
You're too nice, Mom. I will never forgive you. You have to take responsibility.
Iris.
No, let me talk. Uncle will be your right arm. That's how he can make it up to you. Maybe not now. It might take some time, but I'll be waiting. One day, Uncle will stand on Mom's right side, and we can go wherever we want. The three of us. To the ocean, a river, an amusement park, barbecues, and we can make okonomiyaki.
Aw.
Where's that hot plate I bought?
On the shelf.
And I'm gonna need a raincoat.
Hey, that's cheating!
You're planning on being covered in flour?
Of course, that's why it's fun.
That's nice. 6 years ago, I was an assassin. Nothing I can do now will make those crimes disappear. But if I protect them, make sure they're always smiling for the rest of my days, I figured that might be enough to outweigh my sins. Let's go to the sunfish pocket. I guess. It's just it's the next one in the row. I like how calming this is. And there's 0. Anything else I can see? Nope, just 0. I don't see any other references.
Cut. I am seriously so happy for you, Tessa.
Why did that change? How dare you? How dare you? I don't approve of that one bit.
It's thanks to you, Ota.
Is it though? Is it thanks to me? It's like I'm assuming I am everyone. I'm sitting back for now. I don't know why. I just feel like sitting back. For once, I feel like relaxing. I don't do that often.
I just risked my life to save you. It's a total exaggeration to say that I'm literally responsible for, you know, saving your life.
Hey, technically, I saved your life first. I see Ota is still Ota. Hi, mermaid. Found my face.
Ota told me. Plastic surgery, right?
Yep.
I kind of like this face. More than the other one.
You're good at your job.
Please come again.
Ota, how have you been? Tase any more
Doing good.
detectives?
I'm delivering newspapers in the mornings, working as a janitor during the day, and writing at night.
Good.
I might just be the hardest working 20-something in Japan.
I don't know about that.
Really though, I've gotta be like in the top 3 in Tokyo alone.
Jesus. I thought of kicking his ass, but I don't think it would take. Shadows.
Shadows.
Thread, silhouette, ASET.
Fears.
Upset, regret, ASET.
Water.
Wet, sweat, ASET.
ASET, you bet! I can't believe you remembered that, Uncle. I'm so happy.
I said most of it.
I'm glad you're okay. I am glad he's
exhausted
okay.
right now.
I know. I can understand
I've
that.
worked tired in front of Tessa. Anyway, how are you?
You know,
guess
I'm fine.
alright.
Your left eye,
It's fake. I can't see anything out of it. And it doesn't talk.
huh? I see. So, Iba? What a tragedy.
Still dead. I still don't know what the heck Peter did. Alright, this.
Tragedy?
Yeah. She was so cute. What a waste.
Hey,
That's why.
that was my
If
eye.
she were real, I would marry her.
You would not survive the attempt.
What do you mean?
Ota, what are you seeing? In front of Iris?
Oh, Tessa, I was kidding. It was a joke.
It's fine, I don't care.
Thank goodness.
I don't think that's what she means.
Say goodbye.
Well,
Goodbye, Ota.
Aw, you're going already?
I can
Yep.
see you anytime I want, right? At Matsushita Diner?
You'll come?
Yeah.
Sure.
You should make me your omelet rice again.
Awesome. Stop by any time.
It's weird. Date is suddenly like an actual father now. Not a 30-year-old as a father. Now that Iris is healthy, he's overjoyed. Matsushita Diner. To see how crazy she's gotten.
Oh, Tessa, your surgery went well, didn't it? Ota told me
Oh,
all
she has a
about
nurse now.
it. I'm so happy for you. Thank you. Oh, who is this? Oh,
I'm close friends with Ota, ma'am.
is that right?
Yeah.
Thank you for taking care
Oh, my
of
voice
my
sounded
boy.
weird there. You're
the nurse from Central Hospital.
Well, yes. Have we met?
That's right. My face was different than it was when we met.
Why are you here? I came to deliver Mayumi's medication. The pharmacist sent me.
Is that what happens here? You seem pretty happy.
I belong to the Association of Nurse Actresses. I got a call from my director this morning. They're giving me more lines. I used to have a bit part during the opening scene, but now I have lines at the end too. I'm really happy about that. That's wonderful, sweetie.
What's her name?
Hanayo Nasu. It will be Hanayo Yogano next month. You're getting married? Yes. That is so wonderful.
No, I'm just changing my name legally.
Thank you.
She's a nurse from Central Hospital. About Ota.
Ota? That is a handful of trouble, I tell you. That's not true.
Yeah, that's right. Ota can be really heroic and brave when the time calls for it.
Of course, 99% of life is not when the time calls for it.
You're praising my boy. Maybe I should give you a meal on the house.
About the diner.
It's doing great thanks to you. The lunch rush is always crazy. My husband and I are working hard. We never get any time to rest.
Mayumi suffers from a brain dysfunction. I learned about it just before the incident 3 months ago. Matsushita Diner was actually closed up, and her husband has already passed away. Unfortunately, it turned out that even the most advanced medical technology couldn't cure her dementia. But her medicine helps her manage the symptoms. It's a little odd, but it brings Mayumi happiness. To her, her husband is still alive, and her diner is still in business. That's sad. I don't know if she remembers me. I look different than I did 3 months ago. She did ask me who I was after all. But even if I were my own body, she might have still asked the same thing. But she does remember Iris. Is that because she's Ota's friend? About Iris.
I visited her in the hospital. Ota brought me.
Yeah, I remember.
I was so charmed by her.
No, stop. You're making me blush.
I had no idea she was
I remember when she was admitting to murder.
You
That was
thought
nice.
I was a witch or something before, right?
Don't remind me. I was so awful to you. But now I'm a huge fan.
Thank you.
Time to go.
Well, let's get going.
Yeah, goodbye.
Thank you for helping my son. He needs friends like you.
I don't dislike her now. I feel so bad for her, mostly. Let's go to the Kumakuras, see Moma and the other two. The skinny one and Baby Man, if I remember correctly. Kumakura office. The skinny one.
Let me tell you something. When Tessa was in
God
the
exists.
I Date, let me tell you something. God exists. Pray to this shrine every day. And guess what? My prayers worked. God must have been listening.
Are you crying?
No, dumbass. I don't cry.
Sounds like you are.
Yeah.
I don't blame you. I was kind of close to crying earlier. Mostly during the Mizuki ending, but this ending was great too. Jesus, Mama.
Anyway, what are you doing here?
Just saying hi.
Wanted to see you when she left the hospital.
Tessa, you didn't have to come see me.
I really wanted to see you.
Oh, well, in that case, yes, of course. I am here.
About Moma.
Mr. Kumakura? I think he's really nice.
Of course I am.
About that ring.
I won't give it to you.
How's your injury?
Injury?
You got shot 3 months ago.
That was just a scratch. Didn't even hurt. I'm all good now.
That's good, I guess. About Rohan.
Don't talk to me about that guy anymore.
Ooh, he's angry.
I know he was a murderer. A real piece of shit. But we were brothers. I can't be mad at him no matter how
were
much
brothers?
he deserves it. But I can't just forgive him either, you know?
Considering he tried to
So I
kill
figured,
Aesop as a kid.
Fuck it. It's better to just forget about it.
Good job, Moma. Wedding.
Dress! Bless! Tessa!
Imaging.
Compress. Process. Tessa!
Crime.
Redress, transgress, Tessa.
The net idol superstar!
Tessa!
A set, you bet.
Wow! That's really cool!
What did you do to these guys?
Just a little propaganda. Sun up to sundown, I made him watch your videos, Tessa.
Jesus.
They got addicted!
Tessa! I'm so honored to meet you. Is it okay if I shake your hand?
You bastard! What makes you think you're good enough to touch her hand?
Jesus.
It's fine, it's just a handshake.
Yes!
I love these guys. The fat one ran up to her and with a look of awe in his eyes, slowly took her hand.
Soft.
He shouted out in joy.
What?
He fainted.
Too much excitement, I guess.
Oh, we don't hear the other guy talk too much, do we? Kumakura crest. I wonder if the ASAP figure is still in the safe. Not that I can look. Leave.
Anyway, sorry to bother you, Moma.
Date, wait! Before you go, I have one favor to ask.
What?
Oh boy, here it comes.
What do you want?
This is hard for me to get out, but...
Yeah, spare me. You want to see Iris's panties, right?
Panties? I never asked for something like that.
Then what do you want?
Puff puff.
I'm sorry?
I want Tessa to puff puff me. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Just shove my face in there.
Oh my god.
Are you kidding me? You know what? Fine, I'll ask.
Date, you're a real friend.
All right.
Yeah, like this?
Good, yeah. Do not open your eyes, okay?
Promise.
What's gonna happen?
You ready?
Yes!
Okay, let's do it. 3, 2, 1.
Oh my god.
Dante! I've never felt so alive! All these shitty years of my life have been worth it for this moment!
Boss, let's go.
I don't know what's going on, but okay.
This is amazing!
Poor Iris.
I am living!
Jesus Christ. Let's go talk to Mama. And that should be the end, shouldn't it? It's probably going to be some cutscene after it. But it's nice to be able to talk to all the characters one more time. Oh my god.
Honey, who is this?
Have I not introduced her before?
I'm Iris Sagan. Nice to meet you.
Okay, Mama, I now want to talk to him.
A virgin?
Hmm?
I'm just saying, sweetie. You look like you don't know a lot of men.
And what about you, Mama?
Me? I'm a fairy godmother, honey, because I associate with fairies and am an older, motherly woman. Wait a minute. Who are you calling old?
You are.
Come on, let me talk to the bald guy. Bodyguard A, you.
You're So's bodyguard.
Who are you?
Oh, right. He wouldn't recognize this face.
Don't matter. Talking about So? Quit that gig long time ago.
I thought that was a mask.
Yeah, that guy fucking sucks. I punched him in the face and quit.
Good for you, man. You're drunk, though, aren't you?
Aren't you?
I'm not drunk.
From the look
I
of
like
you,
this
you're
guy.
pretty good at hiding it.
Mama! Tits!
Which one was he? I only have one bodyguard in here. Because I know there was one that was really nice. Is that him?
Oops. I meant tip. I got a big tip. If he gives me one more drinky.
Don't you think you've had enough?
No. No.
Oh, you're lucky I'm in a good mood. Fine.
Yeah, I thought those were
One more
masks.
okay?
They said that they were all wearing masks. Hold on, that's a poster. So how are you?
As you can see, I'm a little tight, honey.
How could I see that?
You want to?
I
No.
do. I want to see.
Do you even know what she's referring to?
Huh?
About things for the past 3
I can't
months.
say much. The public thinks our Ren killed Shoko.
Yeah, I can see why they would think that.
And then number 89 busted out of jail and killed Ren. And then he goes and commits suicide by blowing up his own head.
That is kind of violent.
That's what all the news reports have been saying. I know there's more to it than that.
It's complicated. Saito Sejima and his body are both gone forever. The body I was in for the past 6 years. But the head office would never admit that publicly. Because at the time, the body was thought to be that of Detective Kaname Date. So they tweaked things a little bit and pinned everything on number 89. Said that he committed suicide at the old factory. Only Kaname Date managed to survive. That's how they wrote it, but that's not the truth. Mama, the truth is...
Spare me, honey. I don't want to hear it. If I hear the truth, I'm only gonna have more questions.
Well, yeah.
There are a lot of things that don't quite add up. Date's face, for one thing. Looking exactly like number 89? They say that your face got hurt real bad in the explosion. They had to put you under the knife for plastic surgery to save you. Your face turned out like that by chance. That's what happened, right? Tell me it is. If it's anything more complicated than that, I will lose my mind.
Yes, that's exactly what happened. What are you doing with that bonito?
This? It's not bonito.
Then what is it?
Part of the man who cheated on me. I chopped
Oh,
him up
God.
and dried and smoked the flesh.
You're joking, right?
Am I?
Oh, we're leaving.
We should head out.
Yeah.
Oh, leaving so soon?
Yeah, we have
Don't
places to
worry,
be.
I'll
Technically
back as
nowhere,
long as
but
you have
still.
information for me.
Oh, enough work. You should come in sometime for pleasure, honey.
Sure, Mama. See you soon.
Jeez. At least we got to talk to the bodyguard. He's cool. Only bodyguard A, though. Map. Harbor Warehouse District. Why there? That doesn't make any sense. Why are we going there? How long is this chapter?
Iris, why did you want to come here? Haven't you seen everyone you wanted to already?
Yeah.
Iris suggested that we come to the warehouses. I thought it was odd, but drove her here anyway.
It was a lot of fun.
Is the date finally over?
Yeah, I guess so. Thank you. Not just
No
for today,
problem.
but for everything. 6 years ago, you helped me and my mom, and I'm so grateful for that. Will you close your eyes for me, Uncle?
You want me to close
Sure.
my eyes?
Yeah.
Wait. You want me to close my eyes? Do you?
And just do it. I'm so nervous, I'm shaking.
Oh, man. Oh, no. No way. It's happening.
Tried to keep my
Alright.
cool. What? I closed my eyes, and...
Okay, open them.
What?
I opened my eyes, and there before me was... Iba? Be amazed.
It's been a long time, Kaname Date.
At a time like this, I'm at a loss for words. I don't know what to say. You are...
Was he gonna scream no matter what I
It
did?
is, who are you again?
You haven't changed. Still an idiot.
What's going on?
Allow me to explain. I, or everything that constitutes my I, disappeared completely 3 months ago, including all of my backup data. However, fragments of my data were being secretly uploaded to cloud servers around the world for years. By downloading and decoding these fragments, I was able to regenerate my memories and consciousness. It was the Wadjet system that brought me back to life. That system is responsible for proliferating my data. Wadjet is like a mother to me, and she protected me as her child.
Aw.
And I am forever grateful to my mother. Never underestimate the power of Wadjet.
Why are you here?
To be exact, I am not here. You are seeing an augmented reality virtual projection of myself. My physical self is...
In my left eye?
Yes.
How'd you get in there?
I see you have not become any more astute in my absence. Think carefully.
Probably while we were out at,
Everything
yeah,
that the
Abyss.
boss did, she did for you.
At Abyss, when I lost consciousness.
Yes. Pewter embedded me in your...
I'm so happy we have her back.
Oh, sorry to interrupt, but I'm wearing an earpiece. I can hear Iba too. I knew the whole time. Boss told me about the plan to restore Iba. I wanted it to be a surprise for you, so...
Is this my thank you?
Yeah, but it's not over yet.
I see Iris' smile against the warm sunset. Anyway, I don't want to call her an idiot. Because I'm not a meanie. I don't like being mean.
Iba, welcome back.
Glad to be back. I'm home.
Well, now that Iba has risen from the dead, I think we should celebrate with a dance number!
A what?
Hit it!
Oh, what? We're gonna have a nice dance number to erase our painful memories of the previous ones. She's just dancing silently on the docks. Tara Uchikoshi. I'm happy I played this. Honestly, I am. This was such a great game. Great story, kept me interested, even over the last year that it's taken me to play it. I don't know how long it's taken me to play this, actually. But regardless, I'm glad I spent the time doing this. And I'm glad that you stuck around to watch it, because I love this. As soon as he... As soon as I found out Kataro Uchikoshi was making another game, I immediately decided I was going to record that one. I'm happy that it's ending this way too, even if it's kind of cheesy and weird, but it just, that's the game, cheesy and weird. And I'm happy that we got this. Mizuki! Is everyone here?
I don't wanna hide it. That's what I decided. I can't live divided. I know I was wrong. I love you more.
Cause how can you not be happy with this?
Well, the rain turns to ice. The hearts block like a vice. But we know in our soul the one hope, the one truth. The fires of love can warm any heart.
Cause it's impossible not to be happy with this. Hey, Kanaiza! And I know it's Kagami, I'm joking. I'm so happy about this. Grown attached to even some of the random small characters. I'm happy. I'm happy about how this is ending. Poor Renju, though. How much time did it take the characters to set this up? This is probably the best way they could have ended this, honestly. With a cheesy dance number. And look at the guard over there!
By the way, everyone, the reason you can see me right now is because I'm projecting myself with special technology.
Must find your body. Oh, I'm kidding, Dante, honey. I love you. Kisses from Mama.
I love this. This was a great game. Resolution route end. Thank you for playing. Your eyes have been opened. I love custom things, custom endings, you know, just... I love being thanked for playing a game, and not just like, thanks for playing a game. I like that they added the, your eyes have been opened. Dance has been unlocked in the title menu. Is that just the final end dance? I needed to check. Are these just a bunch of different dances? It's gonna be the credit dance, isn't it? No? What? Oh my god. What the heck? You can see everyone dancing. Kanaiza. It's so weird seeing these characters moving like this. Hey, Mizuki. It's also weird seeing her moving around like this, considering her arm. I think we're gonna end this off with this, so... Oh my god! There's only a couple backgrounds. Interesting.
Track through the dimensions, spellcasting connections, and secret conventions, and when you are near.
So I think I'm gonna end this off then. But thank you for watching this. I've really loved this game. Honestly, I'm not gonna rank it because games like this don't have rankings to me. I love the game, or I don't. And I love this game. I'm a simple guy. Could they have done some things like cut down some of the repetitive jokes? Probably, but I loved them. I laughed at them every time. And I still plan on going through and looking and finding all the secret items. If you want to see that, let me know. It'll probably be a break between then and now, or this episode and then that, because I have other games I want to play. But thank you so much for sticking around. I hope you liked watching this as much as I did. And I hope you're just as excited for Uchikoshi's next game, because I believe him and the writer of LoganDaNumber have actually started a business together. I don't know entirely everything about it, but I know there is another company. They left Spike Chunsoft, I believe. So, and I think they're working together on a new game. The name's already out. It's on screen right now. But we'll see then. I'll be playing that if they let me. But I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope I will see you tomorrow. And I don't know what game to replace this with, but for a bit we're going to be playing Watch Dogs Legion and Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I might play Zenki Zero, because I own that, and that looks fun as well, but it's different, and we'll have to see. I might stream that instead, but I'm just going to do the outro of thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you have a great night, and I hope I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye!